coffee's cold now in your favorite mug. A fingerprint you left there on the glass. I trace the circle like it's all I have, to prove you weren't a dream that came and passed. Your shadow lingers in the hallway light, a silent film that plays throughout the night. I hear the echo of your laugh, so bright, now swallowed by this overwhelming quiet. And it's a silent goodbye, no last kiss, no reason why, just the deafening sound of a love running dry. You didn't shout, you just let go, and I'm left here all alone. And no, the loudest hurt is the one that never shows. It's a silent goodbye. I packed your things in boxes, neat and deep. Found that old t-shirt that you let me keep. It doesn't smell like you, it just smells cheap and empty, like the promises we speak. I keep my phone face up, a fool's routine, for one more text of meaning in between. But all I get is static, cold and clean, the death of us upon a ghostly screen. 'Cause it was a silent goodbye, no last kiss, no reason why, just the deafening sound of a love running dry. You didn't shout, you just let go, and I'm left here all alone. And no, the loudest hurt is the one that never shows. It's a silent goodbye. Did my name just fade out on your tongue? Final chapters left unsung. The door just clicked, no final slam, a disappearing act, and here I am, screaming at the ashes of a flame that vanished without anyone to blame. Just the echo of a silent final frame. No crashing waves, no stormy sky, just a slow surrender, whispered die. You turned my heart into a vacant home, and left without a word, completely alone. And it's a silent goodbye, no last kiss, no reason why, just the deafening sound of a love running dry. You didn't shout, you just let go, and I left here all alone. And no, the loudest hurt, the cruelest lie, it's a silent goodbye. Just a silent goodbye. Just a silent goodbye. The morning light still finds the kitchen floor, but it's a different kind of light than before. It doesn't dance, it just lays there getting old. The house is just a building, and I'm told that time will fold the corners of this pain. But all it's done is underline your name on every single thing I try to do. I'm learning how the world works after you. 'Cause after you, the colors all ran dry. The blue left from the sky. The music in the rain is just a sound. My feet stay on the ground after you. The future's just a ghost of the one I wanted most. And every someday that I thought we'd see is broken history. Yeah, that's life after you. I drove by our old diner yesterday, and for a second I forgot to brace the pain. I almost pulled right in and grabbed our booth to order all the usual for the truth. Then my heart caught up a cold and heavy stone, remembering I'm going there alone. So I just gripped the wheel and drove on through. That's what you have to do after you. 'Cause after you, the colors all ran dry. The blue left from the sky. The music in the rain is just a sound. My feet stay on the ground after you. The future's just a ghost of the one I wanted most. And every someday that I thought we'd see is broken history. But this feels less like living, more like mine. Just going through the motions in a space where every single thing reminds me of your face. The cruelest joke the universe could play is giving me a yesterday that was so bright it bleaches out the now and leaves me wondering how to be. After the echo of your laugh is through, after the memory of holding you, after the best of me went with you and you left us just this hollow silence. After you, after you. The world was painted in your favorite hue, a brilliant blue that only you could see. You showed me shades of green I never knew, and golden ordinary light for me. Now standing at this window watching dawn, I see the gray begin to creep and spread. The vibrancy we shared is almost gone. A watercolor left out in the rain instead. And I'm watching all the to fill this room. A sunflower turning toward the sun. Now silence hangs where melodies would bloom. The petals falling one by one. I try to mix the memories in my mind to paint the pictures of what used to be. But all the pigments leaving me behind, a ghost of what you once could see in me. And I'm watching all the fading colors of love that couldn't stay. The red of passion turns to rust, the purple dust to ash and gray. You took the palette when you left and stole the brightness from my sight. Now everything is fading into black and white, these fading colors of goodbye. The ocean of your eyes is draining blue. The emerald of your spirit turning pale. The sunrise that we shared is breaking through in muted tones of a forgotten tale. And though I search for rainbows in the rain, the spectrum's broken, fractured by the fall. Each fading color sings the same refrain, that you were the most beautiful of all. Surrender to the fading colors as the canvas turns to dust. The crimson of our burning hearts, sepia and rust. You were the artist of my soul, the prism to my light. Now I'm just fading with the colors into endless night, these fading colors of our life. The last of all the colors softly bleeds, a final brushstroke as the daylight dies. A masterpiece of beauty now recedes to monochrome beneath these empty skies. And in this twilight, colorless and deep, I finally understand what true love costs. The most magnificent of colors fades the most when it is lost. I practice holding you in quiet ways. The curve your shoulder made against my chest, the shape my palm would learn throughout the days, to cradle all your worries into rest. I build my life around the weight of you, the sacred solid truth of your design. I never thought I'd have to learn anew the cruel geometry of this goodbye. in shadows all the time. These empty hands that held our future tight are shaking in the darkness, cold and bare. The heaviest thing I carry through the night is all this nothing trembling in the air. I find your absence in the simple things, the space beside me where you lace your fingers, the hollow in the morning sunlight brings a ghost of warmth that lingers, then it withers. I make 2 cups of coffee out of habit and watch the steam rise from your side alone. My hands perform their ordinary habits for someone who has packed up and gone home. Now I stand here with these empty hands that can't remember how to be just mine. They reach for you in unfamiliar lands and search for you in shadows all the time. These empty hands that held our future tight are shaking in the darkness, cold and bare. The heaviest thing I carry through the night is all this nothing trembling in the air. I give these useless hands to any task, to build, to break, to hold a different name. But all they know is everything I asked them to remember in your sacred name. They're relics of a worship out of time, 2 empty altars waiting for a prayer, a monument to what was yours and mine, just hanging in the silent heavy air. Your shape, a negative of light, a borrowed space. The quietest and most profane escape has left its fossil in my hand's embrace. And maybe someday I'll unclench and see not what was taken but what once was true. But for now the only thing that's left of me is what I cannot hold. These hands missing you. There's a shoebox on the highest closet shelf, full of treasures we collected for someday. A seashell from that weekend by ourselves, a map we drew but never found the way. I took it down tonight as rain began to trace the roads we inked with hopeful hands, and felt the quiet death of every plan, like castles built of water, sand and air. Oh, the lost promise of your hand in mine, walking toward a sunrise a lonely, heartbroken tiller, harvesting the weeds of empty years from a lost promise. From a lost promise. I found the list we made of baby names in your old handwriting, soft and light. It's just a ghost now playing childish games in the museum of our former life. And that old key we saved for our first home still hangs here on my chain. A useless weight, it opens doors to places we won't roam, and futures that arrived a decade late. Oh, the lost promise of your hand in mine, walking toward a sunrise we designed. The lost promise whispered in the dark, that left its imprint but without its mark. We planted gardens in the future soil and watched our dreams take root through sweat and tears. Now I'm just a lonely, heartbroken tiller, harvesting the weeds of empty years. The hardest part isn't the missing you, it's missing who I was when I believed. The man who saw a world painted in weed, now staring at a sky he can't perceive. The promises weren't lies when they were made, and that's the sharpest cut I've ever known. To hold a truth so beautifully arrayed and watch it turn to ash and dust alone. So here's to the lost promise of the ring that never made it to your steady hand, to every sacred, fragile, hopeful thing that turned to whispers in the shifting sand. We planted gardens in the future soil, but winter came and killed them in the night. Now I'm just a lonely, heartbroken tiller, kneeling in the ruins of the light of a lost promise. So put the box back on the shelf to sleep with all the other ghosts we meant to keep, and let the rain wash clean the map we drew. The greatest tragedy I ever knew wasn't the ending cruel and unforeseen, it was the perfect beauty of the start, and living in the space that lies between the promised hand and the abandoned heart. The clock was stopped at 3:07. The second hand gave up its ghost. The only sound that's left is my own breath, and the memory of your laugh I miss the most. Your coat still hangs there by the door, a hollow man without a heart. The floorboards don't remember you no more, they've learned silence by heart. And it's so quiet in this room where our love used to boom, stereo in color, loud and clear. Now I'm drowning in the hush of a devastating rush of everything I used to hold so dear. This deafening quiet room is a museum of our doom. nights we had, the making up, the way you'd sing a little off the line while pouring coffee in your favorite cup. But now the film has lost its sound, a pantomime of better days. I'm screaming but I don't make any sound in this quiet, lonely space. And it's so quiet in this room where our love used to boom in stereo and color, loud and clear. Now I'm drowning in the hush of a devastating rush of everything I used to hold so dear. This deafening quiet room is a museum of our doom, and I'm the only patron left in here. They say the loudest sound's the one that's never spoken, never said, the echo of a battle never won, the final prayer before the dead. This silence has a melody of pain, a symphony of all our unsung songs, the heavy beat of falling rain on all the rights that turned out wrong. And it's so quiet in this room with the phantom of your perfume and the ghost of us still dancing by the fire. Now I'm choking on the air, on the I love you left hanging there, on the ashes of our once burning pyre. This deafening quiet room is a museum of our doom, and I'm the only patron left in here. The quiet doesn't heal, it just remains, filling up the corners, soaking through the pains. A vacuum where our universe once grew, and the loudest thing I'll ever hear is the absence of you here in this quiet room. They say that time will blur the sharpest edge and soften every memory of me, that someday you won't see me in the stretch of empty road beside the willow tree. But I'm not ready for the gentle fade, the erasing of the fingerprints I made on every single promise that we swore. So let me be a ghost a little more. Forget me like you never said my name, in the quiet dark a whispered flame. Forget me like the autumn leaves the tree before the night. Just hold the thought of me. Forget me like a song you can't recall, a fading number written on a wall. But let the echo haunt you like a plea. Someday behind. Forget me like you never said my name. In the quiet dark, a whispered flame. Forget me like the autumn leaves the tree. Before the night, just hold the thought of me. Forget me like a song you can't recall, a fading number written on the wall. But let the echo haunt you like a plea. Someday I hope you do, but don't you yet forget me. I know the bravest kind of love you'll show is when your heart moves on and lets me go. When my face doesn't flicker in your thought, and all the battles we once fought are lost to the forgiving mercy of the years. It washes out the colors of the tears. But God, I'm selfish in this lonely ache. I'd rather be the ghost you can't forsake. So go ahead and forget me. Let it go. Let the river of your new life start to flow. Forget me in the way that sunsets do, turning gold to gray, then out of you. Forget me like a season that has passed, a shadow that the morning light outcasts. But somewhere in the silence when you're free, remember how I begged you not to forget me. Let me be the scar that never quite heals right, the old street lamp you pass on a winter's night, the minor chord you almost recognize, the blurry star that lingers in your sky. Just for a little longer, let me stay before I turn to yesterday's yesterday and become just a name you can't place, a feeling you can't name, a vanished silence, babe. Forget me. They said the stitches would begin to hold, that with the seasons this raw wound would close. But I'm still picking shards of us up from the floor, still seeing your face in the shape of the door. There's a calendar hanging, marking my pain, crossing off days, but the countdown remains to a nothing, a silence, an empty page. And with the ghost of a lover I still call my friend. And I'm still bleeding, still broken, wide open from words that were spoken like weapons, unspoken vows. Still bleeding from the phantom memory of every tomorrow you decided to take. The scar tissue's forming, or so they all say, but it rips itself open with the break of each day. I'm a wound that won't cauterize a river that runs, still bleeding for you. Long after you're gone, I found a note in a jacket you left, 2 innocent words, nothing clever, just text when you're home. And the hammer started all over again, a fresh wave of crimson from deep down within. I wear this hurt like a second skin now, permanent stain on my soul and my brow. Can't clot this love, can't stem this red tide with all of the oceans of tears that I've cried. So let it run, let it stain every sunrise, every song. Let this be the proof that I loved you all wrong. Let the bed be a battlefield, let the mirror tell lies. Let the hurt be the only thing that never dies. I am the aftermath, I am the evidence, I am the slow, quiet, desperate descent. Not healing, not hoping, just still fell so quietly, nobody heard a thing. No earthquake in the street, no crack of thunder's ring. Just a simple turn of phrase, a sorry in the rain. And the universe we built collapsed inside its frame. I reached down to my chest where something used to be, and found a constellation, sharp and incomplete. 100 little pieces, each one with your name, scattered in the silence where your absence feels the same. Oh, this shattered heart won't be the same. Just fragments of a rhythm, echoes of a name. I'm trying to pick them up to fit them back in place, but each one cuts my fingers, and I see your face in every sharp reflection, every jagged part, the mosaic of the ending, this shattered heart. They sweep up broken glass with caution and with care. They warn you, watch your step, because the shards are everywhere. But nobody prepares you for the inward silence spill, the way the pieces live within you, lying still, until a song is sent to street, a time of day, and every sliver shifts and starts to cut away. There's no safe way to gather, no way to clean this mess, just walking with the ruin in your hollow chest. Oh, this shattered heart won't be the same. Just fragments of a rhythm, echoes of a name. I'm trying to pick them up to fit them back in place, but each one cuts my fingers, and I see your face in every sharp reflection, every jagged part, the mosaic of the ending, this shattered heart. What if a heart can't truly break, but just expands for heaven's sake, to make more room for all the ache, for every single last mistake? Then maybe all this sharp debris is just more love you left in me, a wider wounded space to feel, a pain that's somehow even realer. So let this shattered have the keys still, and I know the street. I could drive there in the dark and find the door, but the light that warmed the windows now is gone, and I don't live in that address anymore. The paint is peeling by the second step, where we once sat and dreamed of what we do. Now it's just a house, a wooden frame and glass, 'cause the only home I knew, and it was you. And I am missing home, though my GPS says I'm already there. Missing home in the bed that I sleep in alone, in the too quiet, too clean, unfamiliar air. 'Cause home wasn't the walls or the floor, wasn't the lock or the roof overhead. It was the world in your eyes when you walked through the door. Now I'm just a stranger in my own life instead. Missing home. I built a fire in the hearth the other night, but the kindling wouldn't catch, the flame was small. It just smoked and sputtered in the empty space, like a lonely fading echo of a call. I'll make a dinner just for one and say one place, and the chair across from me just seems to stare at the ghost of all the conversations that are hanging unfinished in the air. And I am missing home, though my GPS says I'm already there. Missing home in the bed that I sleep in alone, in the too quiet, too clean, unfamiliar air. 'Cause home wasn't the walls or the floor, wasn't the lock or the roof overhead. It was a world in your eyes when you walked through the door. Now I'm just a stranger in my own life instead. Is home a person or a place you make? Did I misplace my soul, for heaven's sake? I wonder rooms that feel like a hotel, or any space inside my own private hell. I'd trade this roof, this foundation, every brick, for one more moment, real and true and quick, of your head resting heavy on my chest. There was my north, my shelter, and my rest. So I'll keep the keys, a relic and a lie, a symbol of a truth I can't deny. That I have everything I thought I'd need, except the only thing that made it home indeed. And every sunset through a different pane just whispers your forgotten precious name. I'm not homeless, but I'm endlessly alone, just forever, always missing home. I walk a road we drew with dotted lines, on napkins dreaming after cheap red wine. We marked the mountains we would someday climb, the coastal towns where we lose track of time. Now one set of footprints sinks into the sand, my shadow stretches long across the land, and every milestone that we plan to pass just whispers how alone I am at last. It's a lonely path I'm walking now, no hand to hold, no sweat to starry nights and tried to name the constellations right, but all the stories tangled in my head are just the things I wish that I had said. The campfire crackles, but it doesn't warm the space beside me from the coming storm. I'm at reading by a solitary light for one night to make it through the night. It's a lonely path I'm walking now, no hand to hold, no sweat upon my brow, from sharing burdens neath a heavy sky, just me and the echo of a last goodbye. It's a lonely path without your sound, my footsteps are the only ones around, and every step I take feels like a threat from a future that the two of us once left on this lonely path. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath your own 2 feet, but no one warns you how the distance smiles when the rhythm of your heart's a solo beat. The wilderness is beautiful indeed, but beauty's hollow when there's no one there to keep the wonder warm inside a shared believing gaze. I'm hiking through the fog of better days. Standing still is worse, with this unshareable, relentless thirst for a voice that isn't mine to break the quiet air, for a presence that convinced me you'd be there. The path goes on the wall, the colors drained, a monochrome of everything we gained and lost and loved and left behind. A solitary traveler walking blind down this lonely path, alone at found a pen that still has your teeth marks on the cap you chew while deep in thought, and a pad of paper linen white and clean on the kitchen table where you'd write your dreams. My hand is shaking, but the words won't start. Just a watermark of an abandoned heart. This isn't for mailing, there's no stamp or address, just the ghost of a need and a desperate confess. So here's my last letter in ink that will fade to the ghost of the lover that might go self-made. I'll write her the sunsets we'll never now see, and the old tender sorry you'll I'll describe the way the oak tree in the yard has a branch that's bending down so low and hard, and how the neighbor's dog still waits for you at 5 p.m. the way you used to do. I'll tell you that I finally fixed that shelf, the one you said I'd finish by myself, and that the joke you told me, dumb and sweet, is a lonely punchline to my own heartbeat. So here's my last letter in ink that will fade, to the ghost of the lover that my ghost self made. I'll write of the sunsets we'll never now see, and the old tender sorry you'll never read. It's the last letter, full of the love that remains after the silence, after the rain leaves into a shadow, still with a tear, the final love note to where you was not here. I know you folded up my chapter neat and tight. You've archived all our memories out of sight, but my heart's a messy desk of unsent things, of what if loops and broken promise strings. So let this be the paper boat I launch into the gutter of my own regret, the final foolish sentimental staunch, before I learn the grace of just forgetting. I won't sign it, love, I won't sign it at all. Just a single smudge period, a tiny final fall. I'll fold it twice and tuck it in the space between the wall and the dresser, in this empty place where the dust will settle on the words unsaid. A paper tombstone for a future dead, not sent, not read, just written, a last letter. My hand still hovers by the telephone, my thumb still knows your number by its bones. I fight the muscle memory of love that wants to call and beg you to come home. But home's a house where only ghosts now live, a drafty place with nothing left to give except the echo of your last goodbye, a hollow sound beneath an empty sky. So this is me telling the hardest truth it's known to. Please just let you stay gone. Don't haunt the hallway, don't blur the glass, don't be the shadow that the evening casts. I'm burning every bridge back to your arms and swallowing the pen again, the charms, a memory that begs me to rewind. I'm learning how to leave you all behind, so just stay gone. I see your car in every parking lot, a trickle light, when the time forgot. I hear your voice in crowded restaurants, a phantom limb my soul can't disconnect. I'm deleting every photo one by one, the funeral beneath the love I have for you is real and deep, but it's a lighthouse on a shore of sleep. It only guides me back to rocks and pain, to shipwreck in the thunder and the rain. So I must turn and speak it off tonight, and sit alone here in the desperate light of knowing that to ever be made whole, I have to be the keeper of my soul. Stay in the past where you belong. Let my new silence be your final song. I am the door and I am the lock. I am the wound and I am the clock. Ticking toward a time I can't yet see, where you is just a fading memory. This is the end, this is the dawn. So for my life's sake, stay calm. They built a city on a fault line once, and painted murals where the cracks would run. We were the architects of our own end, drawing blueprints we could not defend. I placed your heart right in the city square, and built my walls around it strong and fair, never thinking that the central stone would be the very thing to bring it down. Love ruins in the quietest way, not with a bomb but with decay. It's the ivy cracking through the palace wall, the beautiful, slow and tragic fall. Love ruins with a gentle hand, turns a kingdom into sinking sand, leaves you standing in the wreckage, amazed at how a world so perfect was unmade. I walk the streets of our collapsed empire, past monuments of passion and desire, a bench that holds the ghost of your first kiss, a corner where I foolishly promised bliss. The cafes are just hollow, rotted shells, echoing with our private farewells. The infrastructure of our ever after collapsed in on itself with silent laughter. Love ruins in the quietest way, not with a bomb but with decay. It's the ivy cracking through the palace wall, the beautiful, slow and tragic fall. Love ruins with a gentle hand, turns a kingdom into sinking sand, leaves you standing in the wreckage, amazed at how a world so perfect was unmade. The coolest part isn't the breaking, it's what the living truth. So let the tourists come and take their shots of the sacred broken hollow lights, where a love so vast once made its home and now lies still and wild and overgrown. I found a photo stuck in a book, a birthday candle's hopeful golden light. Your head was tilted in the way you had, your eyes were crinkled, shining purely bright. And I remember making some dumb joke just to earn the laugh that sunshine sound. But now I trace the edges of your mouth and see the fault line running underground. 'Cause you wore a broken smile at the end, a masterpiece you struggled to defend. The light was in your teeth but not your eyes, a beautiful and practiced compromise. I was too busy basking in the glow to see the cracks I didn't wanna know, spreading like a secret silent pain, a sun that would never shine again. That broken smile. You grin and say I'm fine, a little tight, and pull me close like you were holding on to something that was slipping in the tide. Happiness already halfway gone. I thought your quiet was a peaceful kind of comfort we had earned, a gentle space. I didn't know it was the gathering storm, the slow retreat of mercy from your face. 'Cause you wore a broken smile at the end, a masterpiece you struggled to defend. The light was in your teeth but not your eyes, a beautiful and practiced compromise. I was too busy basking in the glow to see the cracks I didn't wanna know, was spreading like a secret silent pain, a sun that would never shine again. That broken smile. I'd give back every happy memory, the trips, the jokes, the stupid songs we'd sing, to have just one raw, honest, ugly truth instead of that porcelain perfect thing. Now all my hindsight's 20/20, sharp and clear, a film reel of the moments I got wrong. And in the final frame, as you turn to go, the smile you wore is all I see, and it's a song of everything I failed to understand. Survive, my favorite sight in all the world for a while was your beautiful, your shattered, your silent, broken smile. I'm watching sunset paint our bedroom wall, in strokes of gold we swore we'd never lose. The same slow fade happens every night, but tonight it feels like watching my soul bruise. You're still a silhouette beside the bed, packing all the love you couldn't keep. The darkness gathers in the corners now and pulls the final memories from the deep. It's a dying light in this empty room, a slow surrender to the coming gloom. The last few embers of a fire we built, warming nothing but this growing guilt. It's a dying light, a final whispered song to a love that didn't last too long. I beg the sun to fight, to stay the night, but it's just a dying light. Your suitcase zipper sounds like thunder now, a punctuation to our closing verse. Each shirt you fold is a forgotten vow, curled inside the quiet growing worse. You move through shadows soft and beautiful, a ghost rehearsing for the final scene. And I just watch a prisoner of the dark, stunned by what this dying light can mean. It's a dying light in this empty room, a slow surrender to the coming gloom. The last few embers of a fire we built, warming nothing but this growing guilt. It's a dying light, a final whisper song to a love that didn't last too long. I beg the sun to fight, to stay the night, but it's just a dying light. This is the hour where the colors bleed, from vibrant life to one forgotten need, where every promise turns to silhouette, and all we are is what we can't forget. The longest goodbye happens without sound, it's just the absence of the light we found. It's the last warm touch before the permanent cold, a story finished but forever told. Beneath the moon that's pale and unforgiving, in a world where our love stopped living, just another casualty of the dying light. The radiator clicks a tired song against the frost that paints the window pane. I'm I'm wearing your old sweater, worn and long, trying to remember how to feel the warmth again. I made a pot of coffee, strong and black, the way you liked it before you lost the taste. I pour a second mug I can't pour back, and let it steam into the empty space. And it's a cold Sunday, the kind we used to own, tangled in the bed sheets, laughing on the phone. Now the silence has a texture, sharp and thin, a frozen sheet where living should have been just a cold Sunday, colorless and slow, watching our old memories turn to snow, melting on the pavement of my mind, leaving nothing but the chill behind. I try to read the news, to bake some bread, to do the normal things that normal people do. But every simple action fills me up with dread, 'cause every normal thing reminds me it was you who made the Monday magical and bright, who turned a lazy day into a prayer. Now Sunday's just a mantra under hollow night, disguised in afternoon and daylight air. And it's a cold Sunday, the kind we used to own, tangled in the bed sheets, laughing on the phone. Now the silence has a texture, sharp and thin, a frozen sheet where living should have been just a cold Sunday, colorless and slow, watching our old memories turn to snow, melting on the pavement of my mind, leaving nothing but the chill behind. The sun is out, a liar in the sky. It casts a glare but doesn't warm the room. It shows the dust motes dancing where they lie, on all the dreams we buried in the gloom. And I think maybe grief is just a season, a winter of the soul, a frosted breath. But standing in this stillness feels like treason against the life I lived before this death. So I'll let the coffee go as cold as me, and sit right here and wait for what's to be. The hours stretch like miles of frozen ground, with no footstep, no heartbeat and no sound, just the endless quiet aching crush of a world reduced to gray and hush, and a certain sinking lonely knowing that this cold Sunday is never truly going. The house still holds the imprint of your voice, a resonance in wood and in the walls, a certain frequency of joy and noise that lingers in the quiet of the halls. I'll move a chair and think I hear you laugh, or catch the cadence of my name half sung, but when I turn it's just the aftermath, a single fading note left on the tongue, and I'm chasing fading echoes of our prime, a love that once rang out in perfect time. Now it's just the memory of a sound, an empty taking all your colors far away, leaving just the outline of the ache. A quiet that the heart can never break, just fading echoes in the empty space you fill. The song we called our own last night, but halfway through I had to press send. The melody was right, the notes were bright, but it was just a signal I can't send. Our favorite joke is now a silent film, the punchline lost between the then and now. The vibrancy of all we ever felt is just a whisper hanging from a bough, and I'm chasing fading echoes of our prime. Just the memory of a sound, an empty canyon where the joy was found. These fading echoes softer every day are taking all your colors far away, leaving just the outline of the ache. A quiet that the heart can never break, just fading echoes in the empty space you fill. Do you ever hear an echo of my call? A fragment of my voice before the fall? Or have your new rooms painted fresh and bright, absorbed the sound and swallowed all the light? I'm shouting in a pillow soft and deep, trying one more promise for the past to keep. But every I love you I try to throw just gets more quiet as it tries to go. So this is how a great love disappears, not with a crash to overwhelm the years, but with a gradual and gentle hush, a slow erasure of the sacred rush, until the silence is the only thing that's true, and every echo fades from me and you. I found the journal with the cloth-bound spine, the one we bought to write our story in. You're writing on the left and mine on the right, a record of the peace we'd always win. But halfway through the chapter title does the entry stop, the ink begins to fade, and then the cruelest punctuation mark, a ragged edge where someone tore a page. Now I'm left with torn pages, blank and scarred, a masterpiece half finished, deeply marred. The narrative we promised to protect is just a book of truths I can't collect. These torn pages whisper of a missing end, a lover who became a would-be friend. I trace the fibers rough against my thumb and feel the silence of what's left unsung in these torn pages. I try to piece the fragments back together, a forensic study of the love we lost, but every shredded corner, every tether just showed a devastating final cost. Some words remain forever, always true, now just ironic orphans of the past. The violent empty space where I still see you is all that I have left to hold at last. Now I'm left with torn pages, blank So I will close the cover, smooth the spine, and place it back upon its dusty line. A story with no middle and no close, a question mark that everybody knows. The binding's firm, but what it holds is grief, a record of a love far too brief, and the quiet violin lasting rages of a book of torn pages. I wash the sheets today to try and find a single thread of you I might have missed, but all the water did was pull the sand of us right down the drain and off the list. I stared at where your pillow used to dance, a perfect hollow shape just like your head. Now it's just fabric, flat and innocent, like every loving word you ever said. 'Cause you are gone forever and the words feel strange, a final simple devastating change. Not at the store or working late or soon, just gone forever underneath the moon. And every dawn that follows is a lie, painted blue across an emptier sky. You're not coming back, it's settling like stone. This life I have to live out on my own. You're just gone forever. I boxed the yards and made the space all mine. A brutal surgery on every room. The coffee mugs, the books you love to line, the silence blooming like a bitter bloom. I keep my phone face up a fool's defense, for one more text that rational explains. But there's no buzz, no sudden sweet suspense, just the echo of my own heart's breaking chains. You are gone forever and the words feel strange, a final simple devastating change. Not at the store or working late or soon, just gone forever underneath the moon. And every dawn that follows is a lie, painted blue across an emptier sky. You're not coming back, it's settling like stone. This life I have to live out on my own. You're just gone forever. Forever used to be a promise we would keep, a secret we would whisper in our sleep. Now it's just a synonym for never, a cold and constant, unrelenting ever, stretching out in front of me so vast. A prison built upon our broken past, the cruelest joke that time could ever tell. realize that this forever feels like hell. But for now the truth is sharp and plain. A ceaseless silence, paralyzing.